interesting tussle between two sides as HBL, PL, PSL. Hushdil Shah is an interesting choice. No pressure whatsoever. That's aerial. Agha takes the catch and it works straight away for Karachi Kings.
Very good decision by the Karachi Kings to start with left arm finger spin. I think they were looking for Babar Azam, to be fair, but they'll take Muhammad Harris. Decided to play the more extravagant shot, moved around, didn't get it. The local side, Karachi Kings, have struck in the first over.
Oh, there's no slip in place. That is an edge and 4. Oh, big shot for 6. Great connection.
Yeah, it was short. He picked up the length really well and just put it in the night sky and let the breeze do the rest of the work. Lovely strike.
Another short one that's gone up in the air for another maximum. Such a great over in the end. Another short one on the pads, airlifted for 6. Easy shot for Kusal Mendes. That's into the gap, well struck. That's into the gap, well struck for 4. Catch it was a call, it's into the gap and well struck.
But he held his shape.
That's a 6. 12,000 T20 runs for Babar Azam.
We talk about his struggles against left arm spin. When you see this sort of a shot, you think, how? Why?
100,000. For 5,000 in fact, for every 4 hit in the tournament.
A little bit more pace and bounce in this one. If you were with us last night, a little bit slower. And he finds the gap on this occasion. That is nicely played. He didn't, well, he just waited for the ball and just opened up the gap on the offside. That is classy batting. Drop catches. Now that's gone up a long way. We'll take some catching. Keeper or not? No. And it should perhaps have been the keeper. I don't know whether Azam was going to get there. Oh. Ball travelling in the air and not going to carry. Oh no, things not going the way of Karachi at the moment. They're letting himself down a little bit in the field here. Up and over just enough elevation, and the boundaries are beginning to flow now. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. You just wouldn't credit it.
At the moment bowling to Mendes, but has a great matchup against Babar.
Swept hard, finds the man in the deep. Not quite, not quite. You see those taken on the odd occasion, but I think that was just...
Picked up the length very quickly. Salman Ali Agha at the boundary. Looked like he was in with a chance. Just over him.
Suhail. Hamza. Oh, chipped in the air. But in the perfect gap, and it's still racing away from David Warner. Has to go the Superman dive, and half century now for Kusal Mendes. It's maiden half century in the PSL. The call is 2 as well, has been placed perfectly in the gap. So these two are producing a wonderful little partnership. 87 off 50 deliveries.
Babar Azam continuing his great form in his last 11 innings. Up in the air and finds the gap comfortably. Once again picking up length well and executes.
And driven beautifully through the cover region. So what looked like a big over is indeed that. 14 off. It's 96 for 1. Nicely played, inside out, over cover. Classy shot from a classy man. And because of that last delivery, brings back the length. Babar Azam pounces all over it.
Going nicely is Babar Azam. Little flick around the corner. And given up by the fielder. It's another comprehensive over for Peshawar Zalmi. It brings up the captain's 50 of just 32 deliveries. He's flying high, and it's the end of the 11th.
Last 5 overs, 51 runs. And add another 4 to that as well. This is where your fielders really do need to lift. Well, bisected the fielders perfectly once again. This is amazing batting by Kusal Mendes.
Continues to time it beautifully.
And now this is the highest partnership that we've seen.
This is a pretty crucial moment in the game because Adam Zampa has been reintroduced and been dealt with first ball. That is possibly one of the better shots we've seen. I thought he timed it a little better, but he'll still get 2. Wonderful shot this time on the ground and finds the gap. That is high class. Yeah, he's having a tough night of it so far, Zampa. It's been pretty special, eye-catching so far. This time down the ground. Has he got enough of it? Just! Oh, just.
Is it going to be another scholarship from KFC? And it is. Just about. You beauty. 18 fours.
So well done, actually, you know, to remember a scholarship when we were looking for that wonderful 6. Anyway, it's 150 for 1.
They need a wicket desperately. And that will just add a little bit more pain.
It's poor stuff.
Well, that is really clever. He knows where the gaps are. He's just playing the field. David Warner going to have to make some changes. Not where intended, but things are going the way of Peshawar zalmi. Slapped up. Now this should be maybe he's going to work to do. No, he got in a real mess. He wasn't sure whether to go back or... What a moment. An outstanding 100 from Kusal Mendes. He really has played terrifically well, and rightly so. Will be applauded. That has given his side a real chance of a significant score here.
First Sri Lankan to score 100 in HBL PSL history, so special moment. Who's going to control the damage, though?
Slapped hard, slapped high, and another boundary. Highest ever partnership in the history of the PSL. That's not just for Peshawar zalmi, that is the history of the competition.
That's the other thing. They've not really been able to find the leader with the ball. Adam Zampa was supposed to give them a bit of control. That's an overthrow, so what's new? I mean, they've really been shot in the field.
Down the ground, not the middle of the bat, but will go 1 bounce for. Incredible shot, what an over. Zampa has been dealt with here. 4 overs gone for 51. 186 for 1.
Straight as you like, and that takes around another boundary. They are firing on all cylinders. Not out of the middle, and should be taken. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant at the end. Just as the ball decided to leave, the fielder lunges horizontal.
A partnership that needed to be broken from a Karachi Kings perspective. It's an area of the game that they've fallen short tonight. And throughout the start of this HBL PSL, Karachi Kings in the field, but not on that occasion. Taken beautifully in the deep, but take a bow. Kusal Mendes, 109 of 52 deliveries. The Zalmis, 192 for 2.
Picks off from where his counterpart left. That is a staggering hit. What a way to get off the mark.
Edge, and taken. Elation for Karachi Kings, muchly needed to put a halt on the innings.
Because he can take bowling lineups apart, Michael Bracewell. A hint of width and edges it through to the keeper. Simple for Azam Khan. Behind the stumps, Abbas Afridi strikes twice. Importantly, in the same over. So gets a centurion, and Kusal Mendes follows up by picking up Michael Bracewell for 6. Zalmi 197 for 3. crunched, absolutely crunched through that offside. Brings up the 200 as well in fine fashion. Babar Azam 84 now. Go fetch that from the stands.
Yeah, there'll be a question as to why this option. The Yorker has been working for him, Abbas Afridi. We've seen a few opportunities for this back of the hand slow ball, and it's been dispatched.
33 of 11 in that game. Oh, another one. This one even better. Even further. What a strike this is. Back-to-back sixes for Abdul Samad.
At the top of his mark, you feel that this option is certainly not working. He's gone back-to-back slow balls, and from a zalmi perspective, they'll grab it. Back-to-back maximums.
Two fantastic strikes. He tried, but he can only watch this ball sail once again. 6, 6, 6, and now the captain says, let's have a word.
It's a colossal 6. These are the boundaries or maximums that we've seen in the previous delivery. 2 of them back of the hand.
Catches the call. Oh, just in front. Abbas Afridi decides to run around it a little bit. Catches the call, is away from the fielder and off to a boundary. Straight back pass. Gun barrel straight. And the result similar. Captain on the other side, 87. Captain continues to watch as the firepower is on display from Samad. Third boundary in the over. And here we go for the final delivery. Guess where this is going? Even better, even bigger. What a way to end the innings. 49-run partnership of just the 18 deliveries. Abdul Samad 40 of 12. In the final over, he takes Mir Hamza down for 19. Finish with a mammoth score of 246 for 3. Peshawar Zalmi doing the first part right.